Pengwin has decided to join on in to the fun. He was tired of just being a guest roaster, so now he has decided to become a roasty. And
I have regret about this roast, and you'll see it. You'll see it when we get to it.
You say you have one regret?
I have exactly one regret.
We are gonna.
No, it's no regrets.
We're probably gonna pick out about 17 that you should have, but okay, we'll start off. We'll start off with just the one that you're talking about. But listen,
and since Pengwin's been on the other side of the table, we really don't care if he has come on his own free will.
It's also very true.
As it should be.
It's also very true. But
understand too, Goofy. We probably don't need to roast him as hard because he can kick us out of the alliance.
No, I wouldn't do it. That's petty.
And see, I'm not in your alliance, so I
you're not petty at all, Pengwin. You're not petty at all. if you don't know, Pengwin is quite petty. So let me ask you a question. Where have you what have you done recently? Or not done recently?
Regret. Like I said. I have one regret.
You know, I'm not even gonna ask you about the specific things on your roster that I know that you have done out of pettiness.
You should,
because we're gonna see them. So never mind.
Also,
I guarantee we're gonna see pettiness right away.
Before we start, is your one regret?
You know what it is.
Doc Ock up as high as you did?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That concerns me. All right, let's dive into it. So 11.3 million TCP roster. By the way, just in case we do this too hard, I might be looking for an alliance. So just keep that in mind. All right, so 11.3 million TCP with a 655k. This is a splash page. 655k Black Order team. Now, in terms of days played, oh, God bless your heart. You've been playing this game for 1,137 days.
Look at that. On Monday, you get 25 cores and 3 red star orbs for 1,140 days played.
You know, I need those 3 red star orbs so that I can pull some 1 red stars. But yeah, that should be global launch.
That was global launch. Okay.
Yeah, that's over 3 years.
Yeah, that should be the global launch day.
Okay. All right. You will need these for the dark promo credits. So that's going to be helpful for you, and you will need these 25 cores for the Kestrel event. So that's right. I do need for Kestrel. Somebody is in my arena shard apparently. Don't attack me. Yeah, Time Jumper may see you in the arena shard. Personally, I would now make sure that I go after him, but that's just up to you, Time Jumper.
Yeah. Do you think with your life?
All right, let's jump into the first page of the roster here, which is it's like people just do this on purpose. I don't even understand. Sometimes I can't help myself. So Time Jumper is just saying that I already attack you on purpose. Is basically
he is.
So hold on, I do have to ask. Being an almost 3-year player or over 3 years, how's it feel to still be getting Hulk shards from the achievements?
I love using my Hulk shards for like 1/40th of 5 ABCs from the Ultimate Store. Like, it feels good. The Hulk, it's real bad. They got to change that.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't know if they can change that without breaking the entire game. So
I mean, the whole Wolverine out of the
what 2.5 years?
It was pretty seamless though.
Okay.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure there was compensation for that.
Okay. All right. So first of all, this is way too many favorites. There's 3 rows of favorites, which make 0 sense to me whatsoever. I don't quite understand.
It's a perfect amount of favorites.
We're gonna dive into why some of these are currently favorites. Let's pull up this meme. Time Jumper you can count on me waiting for you in arena.
I like that. I like that.
That's a good one, B-Mac. That's a good one. All right, so I can excuse Phoenix. There's probably a few other characters that I can excuse. I'm assuming Ebony Maw, you're looking to bring him to 15. Phoenix looking to bring her to 15.
Where are you at for DD4?
Last cosmic node.
Oh, you're with me. Last cosmic. How far are you into the cosmic node right now?
I'm in the second wave.
How long have you been in cosmic?
I have no idea. I missed a bunch of. I can check my attacks. I'll check my attacks.
Okay. The favorites. Goofy. What the hell is this? Basically, Penguin's roster. That's fair. That's fair. All right, so we're gonna skip these characters here because these characters are relevant. Invisible Woman is. I do want to point this out that Shuri does look like she has the wrong ISO.
Yeah, I know. I'll change it off stream. I didn't have enough ISOs, because I saw the new ISO list had a different class for Shuri. So all right,
it's strategist here to make sure we have that updated list for.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, where is he at? Drop it in the chat. All right, so Shuri, wrong ISO. So we gotta change that. Crit Shuri, by the way, Crit Shuri is the new meta. If you guys haven't heard so far, Crit Shuri is the new meta. Raider ISO on Shuri is the way to go. If you put her with the, I can't even say this with a straight face, but if you put her with Long Shadow Star, and she goes first. Remember, she goes first on turn 1. If she crits for 11k with her basic, which is how much she'll actually do in damage, she will be given long shot.
I can't even do it.
I can't do it. I'm done. I can't do it.
Nader, what's versus?
All right. So these are the usual characters that you expect to see here. There's nothing egregious to me. Looking at the ISOs, making sure that the ISOs are okay. We're good. Okay. All right. Good. By the way, I'm a little jealous of your Carnage that has 7 red stars. I wouldn't mind having a 7 red star.
I feel bad that I haven't even brought him up to 80, but I probably am not bringing him into DD4, so it'll be a minute.
Okay, that's fair. Corvus. Okay, we have Sabertooth.
Who are you taking for City?
Symbiote, Spider-Man, and those 3 favorited up top.
Yeah.
You're taking Wakandans?
Looking
No,
at
the other 3. Sorry. Yeah, that's my bad.
This is entire rosters, all 3 and 4 ISOs. We're gonna see. This, I will say this. There was a period of time where this 7 red star strife would have scared me. Now I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It felt good for a bit.
I'm sure it did, and I don't blame you for bringing them up to G. Listen, this is good. This is what you do when you have a 7 red star strife, and the Marauders were the top war defense team. That makes sense to me. Nothing there I could talk about. All right.
Yeah, can we talk for a second and on with Kestrel coming out that Marauders took a hit too because Sinister's not going to be as valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
defense,
not as valuable, but like 3 times a week he's not as valuable, right?
yeah, he's still super good.
He's still a very good character.
I mean, you're just not gonna use them. I mean, you're not gonna get as many war victories.
I think actually Marauders might get broken apart, and we might see you'll probably see Sinisters on offense.
I was gonna say, like, there's probably gonna be a movement now to actually get them on offense, because
they'll become like Hela and Loki for Hela natural and stuff like that. You'll see some Sinister offense combos.
yeah, you might see some Sinister Emma Surfer offensive combos.
So looking through this roster so far, like I'm seeing everything that was once powerful.
Yeah, like War Machine.
Pretty high up. Yeah.
War Machine here, Jessica Jones here, CM here.
Yeah, that JJ was a DD2 pick.
Yeah.
And War Machine was because they were one of the best war offense teams at the time.
I think War Machine was the 6 Red Star, because I pulled the 6 Red Star pretty quickly after they released Red Stars, and I was like, oh shoot, that seems good. I don't remember why Captain Marvel's gear 13. I got nothing for that. That's a lot of orange bio gear.
It's a lot of orange bio gear. When at what point in your roster did Captain Marvel actually go to gear tier 13 is the question.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I would imagine right near the beginning of gear 13.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because this isn't
because she's still hanging out at 70.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you left her at 70 and 13. You did put level 3 ISOs on her though, so well, that was.
Well, but I mean that makes sense though.
ISOs aren't real gold. That's fake money.
That's fake money.
That's monopoly money.
Sad. All right, hold on. We do see that character on the next screen. Okay. All right. There's nothing here that I'm fully questioning. We're gonna get to the next page, and there's some questions that I have there, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some decisions that should not have been made based on where your roster is.
These look like great decisions. I don't know what you're talking about.
Vision. This was an old school Dark Dimension 2 play. Now the question is, when did Vision get to gear tier 13?
It might have been after I beat Dark Dimension 2 twice.
That's a Tech Wing play.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Oh,
It was Scientist Supreme.
No, he was on Power Armor.
No. Before he was. Oh, yeah, he was on Power Armor before that, actually. So that's probably what that might have been. What it was Power Armor.
Power Armor or Tech?
Well, Power
That could
Armor.
be an early
Power Armor
U7. That could be an early U7.
Yeah,
Tech Wing thing.
maybe. I don't know. The Vision. Yeah, the Vision does feel.
The Scientist Supreme's right next to it, so that would make sense for.
This is what makes sense for Tech Wing. So I'm doing a bit. I'll try to analyze this from the perspective of where you are in the game and when these might have happened and when they probably made sense. Hold on.
Now here's the thing. I am 2, and I got nothing, man. Accurate. I don't see anything wrong with this meme.
This meme is solid. This is a solid meme. I got to give it up to you. This is a solid meme. All right.
All right, strategists here. We're good.
Yeah, that's why I had to check. I had to check to make sure. The Penguin while favoriting Wakandans. This is probably. Is this how you felt? Because you said it hurt you when you were doing it.
It didn't feel good. It did not feel good. Like I do actually like the Wakandan team. It did not feel good to hit that heart button. I was like, oh, this feels dirty.
Boy. All right, so we're on this page here. All right, so we had Iron Fist once again. Was this an old school play?
So that might have been when they first announced DD3 and we only had 3 symbiotes. And I was trying to figure out who's my city character is going to be. And I was like, oh yeah, JJ and Iron Fist, because like they're basically usable, right? JJ and Iron Fist, right? Guys, right?
He got a good start for Heroes for Hire.
I can't believe that you just said that to me. The thing about it is like we have to roast it for that purpose, but this is not a bad place for Iron Fist to be right now based on what we know about Heroes.
Yeah. It's one of those decisions I was like, oh, this seems okay, and like, oh, that was a terrible decision, and oh, that seems okay.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. That's like all the people who we give big night nurse or whatever.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Now all of a sudden she's good again.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, Time Jumper. Defenders were not good when I was building that Iron Fist.
No.
Like, full disclosure, as someone who has been playing this game,
They were past the prime.
it was not a good time.
Yeah, it wasn't a good decision, but like I said, it's like we gotta say this was a bad decision for the time frame, but I can't even go too hard on it right now, just mainly because of where the team is going to be now. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I'm sorry that you pulled this many red stars for Heimdall. I apologize in advance on behalf of the game. And
again, things that didn't feel good.
Yeah. You did not feel good about this Psylocke. What the hell happened here?
So listen, there
So listen.
I'm sorry, what?
Listen. Phoenix was good. I don't know.
We're waiting. We're listening.
Yeah, I'm waiting too. I was hoping y'all would throw me something there, and I got
Nope.
And,
Just this that.
it was,
That is-
We got that Rubinex.
That is one character. That is one character that needs a rework too.
yeah. I got nothing.
She just needs to, honestly, she doesn't even really need a rework. She just needs health stats. Like
I
they're
think,
like,
Mahoney said got it right. I think what he said is the right reason that you did it, because she's hot.
We do know who she was modeled after.
That's true. We won't say it on the roast. You guys can go research that yourself. But we do know,
right.
we do know there is we have an inkling as to the reason why Psylocke does look this way in the game. But
Now,
No.
question is-
there's no inkling. That's confirmation.
I feel like it was an arena call when Phoenix was one of the arena meta, but I don't.
but the question is, are you going to get the Electra skin to counter the Mortal Kombat costume for Psylocke?
No, too much effort. Too much effort.
Oof. Okay. All right. So yeah, this was clearly a mistake. So here's the thing. I think the team needs another person. That's really what it comes down to. The team needs another person. I actually find Psylocke to be very useful. I think she's a good utility character at gear tier 12. So I will say that she does have some value, but her Cyclops, very squishy characters. Even Phoenix, right? Squishy character. Colossus, there's been power crept a little bit, so
the problem is she never had good health stats to begin with, and then she got power crept. So
yeah, the only thing that's
and her focus isn't great. So when she's supposed to be landing the debuffs that she's taking off of your team out of the opposing team, if she runs into someone who has decent resistance, that's
all right. So this was definitely a thing. Coulson, I'm not mad at. He was like one of the best war tunes when he was released.
Everyone raced for G13 when Coulson came out. If you were
the thing
that,
those Coulson teams in war got like 15 to 20 defenses. It was absurd.
Exactly. It was crazy when it first started.
It was not this bad. We did not stand up for Psylocke. Phoenix,
I did.
Phoenix. I think. I get it now. Never mind.
I'm back in a second.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so Colossus, this makes sense. We're fine there. Why did you?
What?
Why did you do this? Oh, this is not. Let me scroll up a little. Let me scroll up a little bit more. Sorry. Why did you do level 75 on her? Why did that happen? Why?
Because I had to balance out the Emerauder team, and everyone else was at 75. So I was like, yeah, sure, Mystique, you can get level 75 too. That's fine.
I mean, it's just made up gold.
No, that's real gold. I used real gold on that. I didn't use like ISOs on it. What are you talking about?
She is the most irrelevant character on that team. Actually, that's not true. Sabertooth does damage. None of them do damage, so Sabertooth actually has a little bit more value than Mystique, and you decide to bring her up to 75. If you at least get, I would have, what would have made me feel better about this? I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. What would have made me feel better is if you at least brought them a gear tier 13. If you at least brought Mystique to gear tier 13, I would have said, you know what? I get it. You went all in on the Marauders. There's the thing.
I feel like that's a false statement.
What's a false statement? That I would have felt better about it?
Yes.
That's probably true. You caught me. I was trying to say that I potentially would have felt better, but then I probably wouldn't have felt better. So therefore, Rose Psylocke. Yeah, he matched my days played. I probably have 40 more G4Ts than him. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're not debating. That's probably true.
I'm just here. Like kind of
like what Jason Bender said. Yeah. Pretty much. All right. So the rest of the team, I am okay with this. This looks fine. I'm not quite sure how well you can counter.
And Pyro's tanking for Blob.
There's a lot of other things that need to be said here. I'm okay with the Raider ISO on Pyro because he does hit multiple targets. I could see him stacking those. I can see him stacking those vulnerables there. Also gives out more damage. I get that. Magneto as a Raider. Okay. There's 2 attacks where he hits multiple targets. If he crits, he could land some vulnerables. For the sake of this conversation, I do need to look at a few other things here. But first of all, I don't see Juggernaut currently.
Oh yeah, Juggernaut has bad red stars. I think he only has 4.
Okay. And then there's also a skirmisher ISO that is on Blob. So is
counterattacks.
Who has Striker on this roster?
Oh, I literally have no idea. I don't know what a Striker is. What's it? Do we need Strikers? Are those characters we need? Like, other than Ultron, am I supposed to have Striker on anybody? I don't understand.
We have Striker on Deadpool.
And Mark Ryegard.
I was waiting for him to see that one.
I haven't even gotten there yet because of just the sadness that I'm experiencing right now with Blob being a skirmisher. And there's like literally the triple taps are gone. I haven't seen Toad yet. But the point is Blob gets offense up. I'm at a loss for words, guys. Toad's the Striker.
I think I broke him before my regret, which is pretty fantastic.
Am I missing something here? Is there something that I'm personally missing? Am I analysis? God, I can't use that word today. What the hell is wrong with me? Am I analyzing this incorrectly? Somebody explain this to me. I don't get it.
I broke it.
It's you just said wing around the rosy. I'm gonna put this ISO on them. Voila. That's what we did today.
I will commend him though. We've only seen the one fortifier so far,
which was M'Baku.
which was M'Baku, who should never have been. Well, I mean, we would have seen him by now because I think he was 70K. But
yeah, he was 70 something.
So here's the thing. I don't hate Pyro as a Raider. I don't hate Magneto as a Raider. But being that you have Toad, Brock, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Being that you have Toad that gets
It's
the assist,
Mr. Brock, not just Brock. Just FYI.
I go with what I can see immediately and pronounce. So apparently, guys, we don't know what we're doing with ISOs anymore. Penguin has elevated his level, his game of ISO usage. We're also going to look at Merc Guard as a striker.
I don't know what ISOs are.
Does Merc Guard actually
You
do
said
anything?
you wanted strikers, so here's your striker. You're welcome.
Does Merc Guard do anything offensive?
He attacks like every third turn.
Well, I'm so happy that you have striker on him for that reason. Then that warms our hearts. Wow. First, also, I would say this might be a little bit of an annoying Merc Riot Guard at 6 red stars. I got to give him that. That's also another good thing too. Did I not click on this? Oh, I did click on this. What have I? Okay. Strategists, you've lost your privileges. Penguin choosing ISOs. What ISO do you want on this character? Raider, skirmisher, healer, or fortifier? That's it.
That was accurate.
There's no striker in this game. There's no striker on this. ISO sheet link not getting clicked. Goofy's focus. Good one. I wouldn't mind having my account judged, but I'm only just getting around to unlocking certain characters. Oh yeah. Don't Brock. Don't enter into this dungeon because
sign up if you're that new. Sign up for a review if you want to have your account looked at.
Yeah, reviews better. Reviews much better. I'm gonna be changing up how we
may still roast slightly, but we're a lot more.
We may roast, but that mostly is gonna be after the actual review is done. You know what I mean?
The review is productive.
And then if you say, oh, it's okay to roast it, then I'll say, okay, well, we'll roast something at the end. Like that's how I do it. Whenever we're doing reviews, focus on the review first. Be careful, Brock. All Goofy will talk about is your small TC. That was different, okay, guys? It was different. I was trying to be kind. See, I can never win with you guys. Damn it. I can never win with y'all.
Yes, lightly toasted.
Lightly toasted.
It's like the perfect campfire marshmallow.
Slick your crick. Listen, you can't even talk with your 120k mantis. You think I forgot about that? I ain't forget.
Ain't nobody forgot about that.
Him, Cuzzo, was it JPEX too, who also had like a massively high mantis?
Yep.
This is why we record the roast now, so we can go back and like make notes on,
new meta.
Who had what, because after so long, only certain things stick out.
Goofy being kind. Oh, look at that TCP-ness. It's so cute.
This game is good.
Merc Riot Guard, striker. How do you do, fellow attackers?
That's I like that.
That's pretty good. It's a marshmallow roast with graham crackers and chocolate. Listen, first of all, existentialist, that sounds really good. that sounds really good right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. New meta, 100k Mantis K Club heal the world. Can you imagine actually how probably decently well that Mantis heals? Like, can anybody actually think about that? 100k Mantis, she has a decent health pool, right?
Too bad she's never gonna take a turn.
Yes, that's another thing. She's never going to go. Striker Right Guard on par with Crit Shuri. I think Skirmisher Blob takes the cake on the roster so far. I'm not gonna lie to you. Skirmisher Blob, that one is the one for me tonight right now.
That's where we're at. Okay,
that's where I'm at right now. It occurs to me that this is like the what not to wear for MSF, kinda, a little bit. mention TCP this goofy supply chat fuel for fires. So why would chat say I'm not kind? That's what I'm saying. I'm kind, guys. I don't know how much longer we can continue to talk about your ISO selections, but they
we
just
should keep doing it.
Seem to. There's two of them here that I literally don't understand. Sif as a skirmisher. Now, she technically can mark on each attack. That's not a problem. I understand that. But of all the characters that you would put skirmisher on, Heimdall makes more sense to me. Shoot. You could get away with maybe 2 attacks with Loki. Why Sif?
My Loki might be a skirmisher. Sif was probably also like, well, you never take any turns, so what am I going to put on you?
I mean, healer one time. I mean, just for the fun of it, just healer.
I hit my healer quota. I had too many healers at one point, so the game was like, are you sure you want to do that? You have too many healers. You should probably pick one of the other 3 ISO classes. I really think that I broke Goofy worse than some of these other roasts, which is like, I'm proud of that. I gotta say, I'm proud of that.
The reason why I feel this way about it, like so you got to look at it from this perspective, right? There's Thor as a raider. There's Sif. Further up, we see Raider on Heimdall. I just can't follow the reasons why he's making the decisions that he's making with these ISO selections. I can't follow them, guys.
Heimdall was just because the only time he's going to attack is the 2 AoEs, and then none of his other turns matter. Because he doesn't take any.
Quick question: when should I be opening those orange raid orbs? Do I just wait until? I'll wait until you're trying to push for Dark Dimension 2. That's when I'll open them up. That's when I'm gonna open up mine on the baby account. Is when I'm starting to put characters together, and I can actually get to level 70. I can actually get to level 71 and gear tier 13. Like Sinister and the characters I'm planning on bringing in. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I believe rotation is Loki Sif. I'm not following.
I think
my brain shut down for 2 seconds.
I think Black Guy is saying as far as
the turns
go,
okay,
maybe, but I don't know. Loki goes pretty quickly on that team, so
yeah, he goes fast. The Penguin randomly choosing ISOs. It's a bold strategy. Cotton, let's see if it pays off for him. Yeah, that's a good movie. That's what I'm saying, existentialist. I'm like, where is the strategy here with the ISO selections? Rem Jeremy. I'm something of an MSF player myself. Thank you, Rem Jeremy. We appreciate you.
I think another thing is for as far as my ISO choices, a serious answer. I don't think I've changed a lot of these ISOs from when ISOs came out. I don't think I changed. As Guardians, I'm certain that I haven't touched.
Yeah.
I looked at them once and I was like, yeah, okay, that seems fine. Let's just bring it up to whatever.
That doesn't make it sound better whatsoever. I just want you to be aware of that. It doesn't make it sound better. Sif, everywhere I go, I see. This is funny. Skirmisher Blob, show me perfection. Striker, Riot Guard, I said show me perfection. Fortifier on M'Baku, that's perfection. Thor is 100% a striker. Thor's 100%. If you're gonna put Skirmisher, Raider on these other characters, Striker gotta go on Thor, but of course he has Raider because that's efficient. That's where we are as a people. All right, let's jump over to the rest of this. Crossbones as a Raider. Let me think about this for a second. Taunts with his special. Basic attack hits one person. Ultimate. Now, if he's with Zemo, he'll get it on turn 1. Otherwise, I don't see how this is effective on Crossbones.
Oh, he's with Zemo and he only gets one turn.
For that reason, I don't hate it.
Like the Zemo team, he gets one turn. He ults and then he sits there. He doesn't do anything.
For that reason, I don't hate it. Makes sense. Raider means bigger kaboom.
Pretty much.
Not bad.
That's purely it. He only has one relevant turn, and then nothing else he does matters.
Okay. Well, we'll allow it. Next page. Unless you guys see anything that we need to talk about on that page. Anything else? All right. It's the Magnum of AOE. He actually might crit. We actually might do a lot of crit there, so it's probably not bad. That's very kind of you too. I'll allow it. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Good night, people. Oh, no problem. Yo, thank you. No problem, Postage. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. How do I submit a roster? In my Discord, !Discord, and there's a roster roast section there. You can just join on in, say, hey, Goofy, add me to the list. And I'll add you to the list. And then I'll reach out to you when your week is up for you to send me the roster picks. And we got the Toad.
Oh, there's Toad.
So you were serious when you said no one has Striker on BH 2.0?
I'll be honest, I was kind of kidding. I didn't realize literally nobody had Striker. You know what's terrible? Is my Brotherhood still does fine in war. I've never, I don't have any problems with, beating anybody. So I'm like, no, I did not realize nobody was a Striker. Real talk. I'll probably change that. But I also am out of Monopoly money, so I gotta wait until I pass go one more time.
Still roll doubles.
Wow, dude. Wow. Yeah, please call him out. Penguin look at the ISO tier list. Penguin realizing that tier lists are he's been watching Tony Scangeli a lot. Yeah, I have. Let's be honest, it's kind of terrible. It's not as bad as others, though. Yeah, Tony the Skirmisher, who's a striker on BH 2.0. What's the name of the roasted victim? Pengwinsamurai, who also is a streamer. Hasn't streamed in a while, but
I haven't. I'll have more time in about a week and a half.
But y'all can talk to him about these damn decisions later on, all right? Blob Striker, Juggernaut Striker, Pyro Striker, Magneto Raider, the Toad Skirmisher. No, FaZe. Based on this roster, this is the way that you do it. It's Raider on Magneto. It's Raider on Pyro. It is Skirmisher on Toad. Skirmisher on Blob, and we haven't seen Juggernaut yet. We have not seen him yet.
I think my Juggernaut only has 3 or 4 red stars, very bad red stars.
Simo. Come on. That's funny. Did we click on this one already? Oh, that was yours.
Nobody. There were no requirements for being on the roast panel. I'm just here.
This just looks so wrong, bro.
That's very confusing.
So wrong.
Nice work, Baz.
Oh God. I still applaud you for putting your money where your mouth is by T4 and Shuri Basic. You got to stay plot committed. You got to stay committed, guys. Note to self: don't Google how big was Ron Jeremy.
That's a choice.
Listen, there is a clear browser history button that you can click on that may.
Yeah, but there's no clear eyeballs or clear brain history.
You can't. Just drink it away. Just have a night.
Brock, I'm hoping that you have safe search on.
It ain't safe anymore.
Is he qualified? That's a good question, Scott. Is he qualified to roast anyone anymore?
I said this. There were no qualifications listed for being on the roast panel, so I say yes.
Samurai using the shower. You're literally gonna need to catch on fire. Challenge accepted. Ready to use? Oh, this is for you talking about your students. This is funny.
These students, man. These students, they kill me. They kill me.
IT4 Quake Basic for real. You did? Like you made that conscious decision that you're gonna do that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fades, if you want to feel any better, just stick around the rest a little longer. You'll be fine.
Yeah, there's more to see. Let the cold void embrace you, Brock.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
We're only on like page 2.
Safe search can't save me now. It can't. You can't get it out of your head now. I'm sorry, bro. He can't sleep now. Every time he closes his eyes, he sees it.
That's why I said he's wide awake.
It was my first T4. I didn't know anything then. It's all right, man. We've all listen.
When T4 first came out, we all made choices.
You should see my roster. Listen, I'm the main roaster, and trust me, there's a lot of things to roast on my roster. Quite a bit.
If anyone has that T4 Yondu passive, that was a whole big thing when T4s first came out. Was that Yondu passive?
Who needs a red? What a line! Who needs a Red Bull when you can search up Ron Jeremy? Oof. Oof. Don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. I definitely don't want that in my head. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I wish I could take that put Striker on a Brotherhood character or pick up the whole deck.
It's not wrong. Not wrong.
Just happy accidents. The Yondu passive still annoys you? Oh, it's had a lot. I've heard a lot of players have done it. Heard a lot of players have done it. All right. So we were here because we were looking at Toad as a skirmisher. Okay.
Oh yeah. We got Toad as a skirmisher. Yeah. That's my bad.
You actually brought up Ultimus. I'm proud of you.
I was on this thing where at some point all named characters had to be level 65, gear 12.
Because you were bored, you didn't have anything else to do, basically. Pretty
much. There was a while where like nothing was happening in the game.
Yeah.
Like new characters rolled out like way slower. Yeah.
I miss those days.
It was a weird time.
I miss those days. It was a really good time, guys. All right. Ghost Rider Strike. Okay. X-23 is a striker.
Single target.
Wait, were you just complaining that new content was a bottleneck?
A long time ago.
Yeah.
This is not a bad option. This is what I would do. I would put Striker on Negasonic and then put Raider on X-23 because she still has that ult.
Yeah, it's a multi-hit. I flipped it just because Negasonic has the 2 AoEs and X-23 is still single target. Like she has the one multi-hit, but not the single target.
The reason why I took it off of Negasonic is because she just doesn't crit whenever there's a deflect up, and I was going into a lot of matchups where that was the case. So I just chose to do Striker on her because I feel like I would get more out of it.
I don't run into a ton of problems. Occasionally, if there's a really big Merc team, I'll get screwed on that opening ultimate. But
yeah,
okay.
Doesn't Skirmisher work against ult? So I'll show you what my ISOs look like.
I have no idea.
Give me 1 second. I'll show you what my ISOs look like on the team, and I'll talk about why I did what I did.
Draconis, no, because the Skirmisher flip doesn't happen until after the attack's effects have gone through.
Yeah. So the argument for Strike on X-23 can be made due to the fact that you're looking to second to deflect the character is going to block what stops the crit rate. No, I get what you're saying. That's what Negasonic. That's the reason why I don't have it on Negasonic.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
So I have Raider on her still, and I kept Raider on Deadpool, and then went Striker on Negasonic, and then Skirmisher on Domino, and Skirmisher on Cable to use them to clear buffs. Even though Cable's special ability does clear buffs too, if I could save that attack, that helps out a little bit in some of these matchups.
Are you protesting Domino?
No, so if I bring her up to 7,
Sorry, she's 6 red star. I see you.
She's gonna have more damage than Deadpool, which actually doesn't really matter anymore because I don't use them against mercs a lot. Okay. So I probably could rank her up, but I was trying not to for the sake of the merc thing. She doesn't need to be targeted anymore. She already has the invisible taunt. So
I hear you.
Can you please have some domino shards, please? I actually would like to get this Ultimates food, but there's obviously reasons why I'm not doing it. Now, if you want to know petty, this right here is petty. This right here is petty. Oh shoot, I got Hawkeye at 7 too. I didn't realize that. This right here is petty. This is me protesting still getting Hulk shards from achievements. This is me being petty. This is me being petty right here. Back to Penguin's roster.
Don't worry, we haven't hit Penguin levels of pettiness yet.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm mad. I'm mad about it. Sad. I'm sad. I can't be the first to beat that. I'm not fast enough. Nah, listen. You're not giving yourself enough credit.
You have the way wrong attitude there, Draconis.
You're not giving yourself enough credit. Also another character that shouldn't have an ISO on him, even though I can't say anything. Karnak. Here we go.
Oh, I had to bring him up to gear 12 for some. I don't remember what.
I'm assuming it was the Ebony Maw event.
Oh no, that was my named character. That might have it wasn't the name character kick. It was probably the Ebony Maw event. Because I didn't want to bring up somebody else anymore. I don't know. Oh, hey, Miss Marvel.
Somebody has Striker. Juggernaut. Juggernaut has Striker.
Apparently. We found the Striker.
We found that ruins Fantastic Fatness's meme then.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's sad. We found a Striker though. We
found the Striker, guys. We found a Striker.
Important. That's relevant.
We got there. It took us 2.5 pages, but we got there.
We finally got there, and that's what's important, is that we finally were able to reach the pinnacle.
4 red stars on Juggernaut. There it is.
4 reds on Jugs. I unfortunately have 5 on Juggernaut. It's not. Yeah. I don't hate it. I don't necessarily like it.
Right.
It's like, it's hard. You are a more experienced and proven DD4er. You calling me experienced? You must not see my streams. We really had to go down the rabbit hole to find. We did. We had to go down the rabbit hole to find a Striker. Shatterstar.
You know what? I think all my Strikers were on the Fantastic Four. I had Human Torch and this thing or Strikers, and that was that was kind of too many. You need to slow down.
We've also found another level 75 character that still has purple gear on them.
Oh, I was gonna bring up Shatterstar to 14, and then I was like, no, let me wait until I finish DD4, and then I'll worry about it because I didn't want to ruin my orange gear count.
I'll allow it.
But also, yeah, I got ahead of myself with Shatterstar. That was a mistake.
I'll allow it. Penguin when the ISO came out. Oh God, how the F does this thing work? Skabam. What the hell is happening? Oh,
yeah.
That explains the trajectory of how this has gone so far. It explains exactly how this has gone.
That's really good. That's really good. And also way too accurate. Please stop attacking me like this. I don't.
We found a level 1 ISO character. We gotta let's commend this, guys.
3 pages in, yeah.
We found a level 1.
That's a named character. He should. Oh wait, he's probably a controller. Is Ronan a controller? Can chat confirm?
Is Ronan a controller, guys?
If he's a controller, that's
he's
probably...
villain Mr. Controller.
Yep, he is. So yeah, he is. That's why he's a level 1 because he's a controller.
Well, thank goodness that the game saved him, huh? Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so Loki is a skirmisher.
Exactly, JT. Duh.
Phoenix unlocked.
Oh, the Phoenix unlock. Oh, okay. I put that out of my memory. I couldn't bring myself to. Oh man.
There's a lot of things that have been put out of your memory just based on the situation right now. I just want to be clear about that. It's here.
You're not wrong.
It's here. It's 100% here. Okay. All right. Let's just try to make sense of this thing. Okay. It's even better because Daredevil is doing it's doing the ISO, the blind man. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Okay. There's nothing else that I'm upset about here. You guys can see the. I don't know about the. I've never really looked into the ISO for Bullseye, so I literally can't say.
I leave him on mercs, and he assists on non-attacks. So
Okay.
Free vulnerable.
Okay. All right. That is fine. Okay. All right. Let's look at the next page here.
All right. He's gonna be not happy with your She-Hulk. He's gonna think you're way over invested.
Way over invested. Fortifier. Bullseye is the key. a blind clock ticks 2 times a week or something. You have a lot of Gear Tier 12 characters, man. You have a lot of Gear Tier 12 characters.
Yeah,
he is global launch, so I mean,
I'm working on getting everybody there. Like Guardians and Nebula are like the bottom of the barrel type. You're getting to the bottom here.
I was gonna say at some point, purple gear is just excess.
Oh, I meant to take pictures of my raid stuff. I'll send that to you real quick. My raid orbs. Yeah.
There are much circuit size messages going to get the attack class and turns. Usually when they are on mercs, you do all striker and taskmaster as a skirmisher because they attack twice.
Yep.
Every one of their turns. Yeah, I ain't no video. I was kind of trying to figure it out too. Blink the clock. Surfer. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. This one, by the way, it's not pettiness. There's a reason. We'll show that in a minute. Is that Crit Surfer? All right. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna tell you why I don't hate Raider on him. I'll talk about it why. But we can also see the reason why. Actually, he's not Raider. We can also see the reason why you are not doing well in Doom raids. There's Red Guardian here. You don't believe in investing into one of the best skill characters, for those Doom raids.
I actually do okay in the skill section of Doom raids.
Do you really?
Red Guardian is just beefy enough.
Okay. All right. I ain't gonna hold you.
Silver's not going to be very happy with your Nebula.
I know.
6 red star Nebula, and you haven't given her any love.
Yeah. This is one of those G15 characters type thing. Like, this is where you, go the opposite direction for fun.
Silver's is, I think, G14.
Yeah, it is. It's 14.
I don't know. Did he ever take it to 15? I haven't been on much in the day.
Who has a 14?
He's over the other side of the pond, so.
Who has 14 on Nebula?
Silver. I'm trying to think of what his Twitch name is. It's not Silver.
It's Silver. Well, it's changed a couple times because some of his secondary accounts got.
Okay.
I think it's Silverhawk 23
right.
or something like that.
All right, Wolvie's down here. Okay.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Yeah,
Is he on the Gear 10? Look at me go.
When I heard G14 Nebula,
Silver is usually in
Ren stream.
He's in Sen stream.
Sorry, Sen. Yeah.
He's England, so he's midday
Shane
streams,
too, right? Usually he's in.
Yeah, he'll be in Shane's stream.
because Shane's also in England.
At this point, I'm just looking at ISOs first, and then we'll talk about. Is this the first time that I have not been paying attention? I have not seen. This is the first time I believe I've seen a X-Men character.
It is. It is.
And
my X-Men are all very low.
And then your Shadow
like
Land.
the true. So you are 70K into the quote unquote Apex raid team, but you don't like the true Apex raid team.
Give it time. The regret is coming.
How do you get X-Men or Axemen? Because Chameleon, if you're asking for Axemen, just don't ask Penguin, as you can see on this roster. All right, let's move on. Sorry.
It should be a healer Mantis Draconis. I don't think it was Skirmisher Mantis. Although it could have been.
Skirmisher Mantis? No, that was a healer.
No.
That was a healer.
Oh, was it a healer?
That was a healer.
Oh yeah, we're good.
So Silver Surfer, I'm kind of okay with because of the 2 reds. I don't know what a 2 red Silver Surfer is going to do for you on your account right now, not where you are in the game.
He helps me in the Mystic section of Doom raids.
Are you finishing those nodes with this Surfer?
Well, we're in the same team, yeah. Like I can hit the Mystic nodes with that, yeah.
Goofy's like, are you finishing the nodes? Are you...
Bro,
like
I don't pay attention. I don't pay attention to the raids.
Like if I'm on, yes. So like Thanos, Hetla, Maw, Surfer, and like whoever. Minerva, is she cosmic? Or no, she's not mystic. Who's the? Oh, like Loki. I can bring in Loki, or Mordo. But yeah, the 5 of them can do fine. Like Silver's, he heals every turn. It's stupid.
You must not get targeted a lot either.
I taunt with Thanos. He's 7 red star.
That's
how I get away with it.
That's fair. That's a fair situation. Regretting X-Men. Hello. All right, we'll take a look at this in a minute. White Tiger. Just the fact that White Tiger. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to say. White Tiger. That. Damn. And the rest.
I think I had to buy those 3 red stars on White Tiger.
Oof.
I don't remember if I pulled any. No, I pulled 1. I bought 2. I bought 3.
Oof.
You bought 2 and 3?
Oh, yeah.
And it's
I
only
know
15,
I know Shadow.
It's only 15 silver promotion credits at that point, and we're getting 6 extra out of Chaos 30 starting next month.
And I think I have 400 or something. There's like 350 silver credits.
6 extra silver promotion credits out of Chaos Theory.
Out of Chaos Theory, 6 extra guys. So build up those Wakandans because that's gonna be relevant for no one.
Blue Monsters only. My DD2 team was Nick Fury, Shield Security, JJ, Thanos, and Minerva.
People. Others. Whoever else is left.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just continue to peruse. I'm not mad at the X Factor team. So I had to buy all the reds. I had to buy the fourth red star upgrade to White Tiger. Like that was the thing. Like that was a reality of my life. All right, next page.
I think next page is the last page of the roster.
Yeah.
I couldn't blitz for Bishop and Kitty, and that's the other reason I didn't put anything into them. Oh, did you not see Shocker above there? Shocker's higher than they were. I think he was on the last page. He's higher than Rocket.
You guys ready to see some pettiness?
Yeah, there's some Penguin levels of pettiness right there. I want y'all to know.
This right here is what we call petty. This right here is what we call petty. the best legendary in the game, and you can argue with me on your old time. The best legendary in the game at level 60, gear tier 9.
I also want you to notice which characters are gear tier 9 here. Like if you zoom back out there, yeah,
Oh, boy, you
can just look.
You want to see more pettiness? I don't even want to look at this. You want to see more pettiness, guys?
Yo, that's my regret. That's my regret right there. She's unlocked.
This right here is a different level of pettiness, bro.
The fact that she's unlocked is my regret. That's my single regret in this entire roster.
The fact that you've unlocked her is your regret.
Mm-hmm.
This right here is the regret.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We scroll zoomed as far as we could go, I think. Oh, that we can actually go more.
I had done a really good job of keeping her locked since I unlocked her, or I finished her event. Sorry, I finished her event at 5-star, and I had done a really good job of keeping her locked.
Pengwin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
JT, what are we choo-chooing here? I can't choo-choo this. I'm gonna choo-choo this. No. Said the choo-choo. You don't choo-choo here. Pengwinsamurai.
It's not wrong.
Pengwinsamurai. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do work at 300k. I mean, for some of the nodes, 280k can get it done on auto. Dear Lord, please help this child. This man's calling on the Lord for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Doc Ock is only 2k higher than Stitcher. Oh.
Yeah.
This is a different level of pettiness that I was not expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
I wasn't expecting this. I mean, I knew about Doc Ock, but I'm like, nah, he at least got him at 65 and like 12.
No, actually, the only Sinister Six member who is above level 60 gear 9 is Green Goblin, because he was part of the original Spider-Verse team that we used for Shuri. So I have them all at 65, maybe 9. I think Goblin might be 10, but all the other Sinister 8 are gear 9 because they're stupid. It's a terrible rogues gallery. I hate the Sinister Six is dumb. That's my take.
Bro, I was not prepared for this level.
Yeah,
of petty.
nobody's prepared for Penguin levels of pettiness.
What
right?
if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, "Work on you"?
That's a pass.
That's a pass. Screw it, God. I'm good. I don't want to do it no more. I don't want to do it no more.
The Jubilee one was mostly that was like blatant cash in on the nostalgia factor of anyone who was like, I love the 90s cartoon, Jubilee was the main character. They're like, okay, yeah, we get it, but like, she's not Professor X, she's not Jean Grey, she's not even Cyclops, she's not Iceman, she's not Storm, she's not any of those characters. And you give her the best kit of the whole team? Nope, no thanks. And they're like I said, Penguin levels of pettiness. Y'all were not ready for it. Here we are. We made it. We made it to the bottom of the roster.
I was not prepared for this. This is
something that I was just not prepared for whatsoever. What I've learned today is that Penguin is willing to go to levels that I personally am not ready for. This is a travesty. An absolute travesty. This is like my wife telling me that because you haven't put away your clothes, that I'm not going to watch the rest of them. This is that level of petty. This right here. This is bad. let's have an intervention. Penguin. Actually, let's not waste our times because he won't change anything. That is all.
Accurate.
Oh boy, guys. There's nothing else to say. Let's look at the save squads.
Yeah, Brad. Why do you think like that's how I teach? This is how I get people, right? See, the fact that you said you're more hurt by my pettiness for Jubes than you were when your mom says she's not mad, she's just disappointed. That's how I get my students. With the pettiness level that I have right here. So
this is like actively hurting your alliance. You've seen the symbiotes. It's not hurting us that bad.
We have enough people with X-Men. You know, we only need 5 people with X-Men teams to do well in Doom raids, or less. You know, 5 if we're doing 2 lanes.
There's I'm gonna need some time to recover. I'm gonna need some. Let's look at the save squads, guys. Let's just roll around and look at the save squads.
Go ahead and collect those rewards and Stream Raider.
I don't give a damn about them Stream Raiders collecting coins. I got my.
Goofy, you were talking about the hand event for catalysts. I'm gonna check out that first save squad right up top.
There you go.
Boy.
First save squad. Look at do you see how many stars those hand characters have?
Yeah, they're all 7.
7. Yeah, we got that tier 7 of the hand event.
So what you're saying is, unlike Valdris, you will run out of health catalysts when you complete the first run of DD4.
I have yet. I'm Where is it wrong though?
It's not wrong at all. That's what's sad about it. It's not wrong. Oof, my man. That's crazy. A moment of silence. It's not right though. You've literally offended so many people in this chat by that level 1 Jubilee. There's so many people who are currently hurt by this level 1 Jubilee, me included, by the way. Just want to be clear about this. I am hurt.
I will say this, Goofy. I apologize for hurting you. Chat? No, not you guys. I'll probably deserve it. But
you
Yeah, that Jubilee is about it's on par with Star Wars or his Goofy's thoughts on Die Hard.
Oh, actually, no. 2 regrets. 2 regrets. 1, unlocking Jubilee, and 2, pulling red stars on her.
Wow.
Those red stars could have gone to anyone else. They went to her.
Also, Rachel, this has nothing to do with me, all right? We'll talk about my whatever Star Wars, whatever that thing is. Talk to me about that.
What, is that like when stars fight or something? Do they get into fights a lot?
I have no idea. What do you guys do with Star Wars? They fight. They fight with sabers. You know, Jubilee and Doc aren't under level. They're just incognito. Okay, now I get why this guy wanted to take Iron Fist to DD3. Yes, level 1 Jubilee. I know this ain't about you, Goofy, but unsub. Goofy, don't you open that can of worms again? I didn't say anything. I feel what he said. I pulled the 6 red Jubilee, and all I want is a 5 red Luke Cage. Black guy's a different that's a different conversation. Black guys is a completely different place.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's
But yeah, save squads.
Let's look at the save squads.
So those, yeah.
These are the
top three are junk.
These are trash. Absolute trash. Tom Petty just spoke to me from beyond. He wants you to stop using his name in. All right. So these are the trash teams. This is just the pettiness of a Sinister Six team.
It's Sinister Six. That's the team, right? It's Doc, Electro, Rhino, Mysterio, and Swarm. Some people keep telling me.
Yeah, all the characters are together, but I don't know what else is going on with it. So this is where you're using your server. What happened?
Some of them even have level 3 ISO. The Sinister Six guys.
Yeah, most of your roster does. I'm going to Rems this too much.
Oh, that's where Surfer is. These are just like my Blitz teams. So
he told me I'm not. What can we say? The rest of the X-Men characters. I think we saw Bishop is here. There's Iceman. Here is Bishop.
And then Bishop and Kitty are on that page too.
Kitty's right here.
Down. I just don't have the yellow stars.
Yeah, the yellow stars aren't there, and it's.
I broke Goofy a few times in this one. Like I got him a few times.
I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. When someone is just committed to just not doing well in this game, you feel a little differently, guys.
I just like to point out that Infector and Ravager Stitcher are larger than Willie.
Yep.
And Merc Sniper. Don't forget about him.
Oh yeah.
I also like to point out the simple fact that Hand Assassin and Sorcerer and Blade Master are all bigger than Doc Ock.
Yep. All true. Hand Assassin was for Phoenix, but I don't know what Blade Master and Sorceress are about.
This is like reverse tier list. Everyone is bigger than Jubilee. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Everybody and their mother is bigger than Jubilee right now on the roster.
Or father.
Also. Jubilee is literally the lowest character on this roster. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. The lock characters are only 351 CP less than Jubilee.
Castro will be bigger than that Jubilee tomorrow.
Right.
I have her. I'll unlock her. I just don't have to.
J Swat, I bet that Jubilee slaps though. Not this one. This Jubilee ain't slapping nothing. Jubilee can't slap nothing. Baby.
Can't even blind.
Hate the game, not the character.
Yeah, literally.
I think
she only has 2 abilities.
That's the Jubilee from the 90s cartoon.
As it should be.
It's a Jubilee that always is in trouble.
Oh boy. All right, let's look at the rest of these save squads. Yeah, let's finish this off tonight, guys. We've already
actually, J-Slot, there's quite a bit of partial gear equipped.
We couldn't even get past that because of the ISO selections.
Yeah.
There's partially equipped gear here, partially equipped gear here.
So J-Swap meant for Jubilee.
Oh, for Jubilee. Okay.
See, the reason why it's not even a partial equip issue is he's got everyone except for Jubilee at 60. That's why he has no purple gear.
I have lots of purple gear. I sent Goofy a couple more pictures of my raid orbs, but
we're gonna get to those.
But they're still in the orbs, so it doesn't count as. I mean, it could be the right gear, but it's not.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy, man. All right, so
no, I'll build Doom. I'll build Doom for the same reason I built Surfer. Like they're fine.
Maybe his strategy is to use her and RTA to juke the matchup power levels. I don't know. What?
That's kind of clever. I didn't think about that.
Jubilee.
Scroll down. There it is.
He probably won't build Doom when he finally gets him. Let me ask you that question. Are you gonna build Doom?
I will. I'll build Doom. I'll build Doom because he will probably just let me stick an arena again.
That's funny.
That is funny. That's good.
All right.
Is this real? It's just barely real life.
There's a lot going on. All right, so this is where you have your surfer, your 2 red star surfer. You know,
they win in Blitz now.
Okay. Okay.
Goofy's so broken and doesn't even know how to respond to me anymore.
I don't know how to respond. I'm done. They win in Blitz. The Kree team. Let's just move on. I just want to talk about how the Kree team is bigger
Draconis,
than.
so you can afford to keep Doom at level 1 because you're going to G16 Hulk.
For real.
Yeah, Draconis. You have to be the first to G16 Hulk. We talked about this.
Yeah, G16 Hulk, and then leave Doom at level 1. Those 2 things will stay on that all night. Just want to point out that Kree is bigger than Sinister Six. Let's move on.
We're gonna do this again. Every one of these teams.
See, this is why he teaches physics, because it's high level math.
Mm-hmm.
Required for physics.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
But he could do the math on having, a level 1 Jubilee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where we're at. It's the job. I don't know what math he's doing. But yeah, let's move on. Ultron is here on a team. I don't hate it because Ultron, you just looking to get some points, so that's fine.
Yep.
You got to go all in on that Fury unlock. Okay, Young Avengers. Okay. You had the audacity to actually put a team together with X-Men, even though you hadn't built up Jubilee.
I did. I needed to use them. I can't not use them in Blitz.
You might as well not use them in Blitz. You might as well not.
They still win. It's fine.
Skill Military is bigger than his Sinister Six team. Every character that is on this team is bigger than Doc Ock. Every character that is on this team is bigger than Doc Ock.
Merc Soldier might be smaller, but yeah.
43K. Okay, Merc Soldier is slightly smaller than Doc Ock. Slightly smaller. What was the Easter egg that dropped in Kestrel campaign? Any thoughts on that? I didn't pay attention to that campaign. I hit auto and walked away. Okay, I hit auto and then I turned away. Does that count? Yeah, I hit auto. I turned away. Do you ever hear the story of if they win in Blitz? That's what gives the team value, guys. They win in Blitz. That's it.
Good.
They win in Blitz. I don't know what else to say. There's a level of sadness that I feel, and I don't know if this is gonna go away.
I want to let you know that I'm glad that you understand my level of pettiness now. Because apparently you didn't understand quite what that was. So
I understand it. I don't like it. That's not where I don't like it. Aim, okay. Striker on Murkrai guard still bothers me. It's just hard to look past that.
You asked for strikers. You didn't ask for where the strikers were gonna be. You were just like, I want strikers.
I've never experienced this before. A very different roast. You got to scream from now.
Ain't no video. I just want you to know. Originally, the roast was gonna start with Goofy broken because Jubilee would be locked at the beginning of the roster. So the first thing, top left, would have been Jubilee locked 300 out of 300.
Except for Prince of Peace, it's his alliance.
He's the leader in the alliance. That's what makes
Fun
this.
fact, I'm not the leader of the alliance. I'm like the vocal leader, but I'm not actually the lead. I'm the captain. Black Dragon's the leader. He's a dragon, I'm a penguin. You know, there's a hierarchy in how that works.
Excuse me, I'm just writing a message in Discord. Please excuse me, guys. Okay. Skip this. Give me buff. Just give me buff. 120 seconds, guys.
But with 120 seconds instead of 2 minutes.
See, I like that Goofy and Fi originally started this like we can't roast Penguin too hard because he's gonna kick us from the alliance. 2 hours later after the roast, how do we get Penguin kicked from the alliance?
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Vote of no confidence in coming.
First of all, the reason why I didn't say 2 minutes is because it sounds worse when I say 120 seconds. That's the reason why it sounds way worse when I say 120 seconds. Oh boy, the Raptor team just wow.
If I had had Yondu on that team, it might have been a 300k team, but I don't know.
Usually about last, but tonight was a brush of evil. I'm definitely initiating the vote the kit, 100%. The rest of the teams are fine. I think this team wins still. 345. It's not bad.
Yeah, they're fine.
X4 still wins. Okay, this still wins. The ISOs here were just all jacked up. This man has Striker on Juggernaut, Striker on Juggernaut, Skirmisher on Blob. It just pains me to see it again.
That's where he broke. That was where he broke the first time.
It just pains me to watch this, to look at this. Raider on Pyro. That's the kind of leader I wouldn't even follow into the shallow end of the kiddie pool. Correct. That's correct. Oh my God. All the raids tonight, guys. What's going on? Sleepy Weasel. How you doing, brother?
Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How you guys doing?
Appreciate the raid though, man. Hope everything was good with you. Hope your stream was good as well. All right, what were we talking about? So Raider on Pyro, Raider on Magneto, Skirmisher on Toad. Cool, that's good. Skirmisher on Blob. What am I supposed to do?
Has anyone counted how many times Goofy's thrown in the towel here? Because I feel like that's the count tonight. Usually it's like fortifier count, healer count. How many times Goofy thrown in the towel tonight?
You don't even have an aggressive amount of a specific ISO on a character. It's just the wrong ISOs on a lot of different characters. That's really where we're at. And then we're like, no, you don't have Striker on enough characters. And then you have Striker on the wrong characters.
You talking about Merc Riot Guard? He needs Striker. It's fine.
Yeah, Merc Riot Guard definitely needs Striker, guys.
Only if you're pairing with Crit Shuri.
You're welcome.
Goofy lost it. This is crazy. I was worried about my favorites by the time my turn came up, but I'm happy with the recent developments.
Yule appreciates me. Thank you, Yule.
You actually might be next, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he is.
Yeah, I think Yule might be next.
That'd be next Friday because we got Pants of Hulk roast on Tuesday.
Yeah, we got contract on Tuesday, and then I think you're next. You would be next for Friday.
And then Mind Blown the following Tuesday.
Mind Blown the following Tuesday, yeah. I need an adult. Someone hurt Rexy. That's how I feel, normal. That's how I feel, man. Skirmisher on Blob has ISO synergy with Chris Shuri. She does have there is some, if Shuri crits first, right, then she can then Blob can clear a buff. That's also very important. Yeah, I know contract is. That's why I was like, this is gonna be good. Are you sure he's on the dev team? I'm not sure. Are you part of the dev team? No, he does science. He does science things.
Yeah, I don't deal with computers.
Purple sticky. What's going on? Thank you for the follow.
Neither there is a dev team.
Oh boy.
No. There's a dev team. There's just no QA team. Come on now.
Yeah, there's no QA team. The QA team is not there.
I'm not really sure if there is a dev team if you look at LinkedIn and the number of positions for specifically for Marvel Strike Force posted right now.
Whoa.
There might just be the social media team at this point.
It might just be Yeah, they might be hiring a new sabotage team. That's what they might be doing right now. This is exactly what I'd expect their roster to look like.
I think mobile counted it tonight. I think it was like 6 or 8 positions within Marvel Strike Force.
Really? Okay. It bothers me that I see this Pimtech team and
knowing that Jubilee is where she is.
Yeah.
I am mostly going like Yellowjacket and Stature just to get them to 7-star. I understand they're also the Jubilee unlock, but like I just like having characters 7-star.
That's just on the US side. Okay. How do I get X-Men characters? There's a few of them.
X-Men or X-Men?
Cyclops is in the raid store. Psylocke is in, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's in Nexus. In the Nexus campaign. Oh, she's in Cosmic. Okay. She's in Cosmic. Wolverine you get for free.
Beast is in
Nexus. The Nexus campaign.
Storm's in a store.
No, Storm has a node. I think she's also in Cosmic as well.
Storm is on a node. And then the rest of them, Iceman, Kitty, Bishop, are not farmable yet.
Yeah, Iceman, Kitty, Bishop are not farmable.
Not node or store farmable yet.
Is there anybody else? Oh, Phoenix is a legendary, so legendary. You need
legendary 6-star.
So she's controller.
You need 6-star Mystic villain controller characters in order to be able to get Phoenix. Yes, Colossus. Colossus is what is he? 7'9"? Hero 7'9"?
Yep, Colossus. You're right.
Yeah. Heroes.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you get them. You got to farm them from there. Colossus is a striker. Do not tell him that.
Shoot, should I change them?
No, do not tell him that. Colossus is not a striker.
I know.
Scoping this QA team makes me think of the old... What QA team? X-23 is in the War Store. We were talking about specifically X-Men characters. Yeah. I didn't really count X-23, but yeah, she does have the uncanny tag. Or get the X-Men pack if you're spendy. Yeah, there is a $50 one, right? That gives you like 4-star X-Men characters.
Yep.
I don't know what that.
Psylocke, Cyclops, Wolverine, Storm, and Colossus. I think.
Yeah, I don't know what that's fully valued anymore, but you do get 3 characters that are already at 4 stars, and you can use some of them all because you can unlock Magneto with X-Men and Brotherhood characters, so you can kind of there's some value there, and you don't have to farm some of the characters if you don't want to anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason I said it. I gotta admit, this week nearly broke you. Yeah, in my earlier stream, man, I think I was pretty down. Like I don't know. I was pretty down. I think I eventually like picked it back up, but I was extremely disappointed. Like I wasn't mad. Like this whole entire thing that happened. Well, let's finish off the roast and we'll talk about it after. But this entire thing that happened, I was never mad about it. It was just disappointing.
Oh, real quick, Goofy, what's your take on the $50 X-Men pack? Worth it, not worth it? Just Chameleon's looks like a Chameleon follow-up question. Yeah, that's where I am too.
I personally wouldn't buy it anymore. Like I don't think it's that valuable to get those characters unless you're just going on pure nostalgia. I don't think, Phoenix is going to take you a while to get. Yeah, you can use those characters to unlock Magneto, but just none of those characters individually are impactful, really. Once you get Phoenix, you probably will be able to farm Colossus. So basically, you're buying something now to be able to use it months later. I don't think that provides you with enough value for you to get it. Did you know this from the Nick Fury costume that you can unlock it? I saw that. Somebody mentioned that in the chat. Was it? I think it was you, B-Mac, that mentioned it in the chat. Or was it Tony? Somebody mentioned it.
Tony said it because he was talking about how, the blog was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Chameleon, I don't think it's worth it to buy that. You're probably better off buying like the shield pack, because you can get some characters in there that are useful, like to your roster, like at the time when you get them. I feel like that's more value, because I think there's what Yo-Yo,
Yo-Yo, Widow, Cap.
Yeah. So there's a couple characters that are good for you right now when you like at the time when you get them. Only team you have is the Guardians. Yeah, the Guardians. So this is my evaluation on the Guardians, right? I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they're not a good team anymore." They're power crept, right? So they're not a late game team, but they are a team that can still get you through the beginner part of the game, and they can take you to the mid game. They can get you through raids. The problem is you want to invest into characters and teams that will be helpful later on. That's why Wave 1 Avengers, although not like this OP team, that you can use them in a lot of different areas later, right? Doom campaigns, that's relevant, some people are using some of those characters for Dark Dimension, so that can be somewhat relevant, right? Black Widow can be used now as a part of like a Flash event, so there is usefulness with some of those characters, but otherwise, like Guardians, they don't cut it anymore. Not until they get like a rework, if they ever get one, and they get a new character. Like that's just the way I look at it. Yeah, Shield Pack for sure is really good. Yo-Yo, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Cap, like that's really good. Sword said he talked to the devs and they'll randomly give us 3K missing Fury Blink credits somehow. Okay, that's interesting. X-Men both useless without legendaries. Very true. Very true. Yeah, for the costume you don't want the whole game, this whole game, you should be doing everything just in time. If you can't use it now, don't get it. Right. Yeah, Doom Raids and Greek Raids. I keep on forgetting too that you can use Widow. She's a skill character in Hawkeye. Well, I mean, Hawkeye's kind of too squishy, but you still find some value there. All right. I think we got up on chat. Yeah. So these teams aren't bad. Like the rest of these teams aren't bad. I think we've already gone through just like the hell.
Everything's basically normal.
Yeah.
I think the only weird one is right there, the Wakanda Fury. I just needed to put Fury somewhere, and because Killmonger left for Skilletary.
Okay.
Yeah, my Wakandans are 400k though, so it's a little.
We've already exhausted that situation. That is your Wakandans. So I don't want to go back there again. I just literally don't. All right.
Yeah, and then the last two are just 600 symbiotes and a 650 something Black Order at the very end.
I'm sorry, I was looking in the chat. I saw the comments. I was like, oh, do I have to respond back? Let me see. All right, yeah, symbiotes and Black Order. So there's really not much else there, but this is another thing that I wanted to take a look at. Where your resources are.
Yeah, go ahead and check. I sent you two more pictures.
Man, there's envy and then there's anger. There's envy and then there's anger.
That gold that you saw, right? 9 mil?
Yeah.
That's more or less all the gold I have. Because I think
you finally use all your gold orbs?
I only have about 10 left. So I basically used all my gold orbs.
It's because you have all your characters at 60 except for Jubilee.
Yeah. So I'm at the gold bottleneck because I don't I have lots of training mats. I obviously have lots of purple and orange gear. Blue gear is not an issue.
Yeah, I could see why this has no relevance to you whatsoever.
Like,
this right here, though, like, what are we doing here?
So I wouldn't have the gold. I wouldn't have the gold to bring people to 75 and gear them to 14, or 70 and gear them to 13.
11.3 mil rush.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
I'm at the gold bottleneck. No, Magic Wand, this picture is not from the bug. This is a live, 20 minutes ago picture.
No, so Yule, to respond back to what you said there. So I think Hawkeye and Black Widow are cool. I just don't think that with the state of with the way that the game is, and you having to use orange gear, who or would you find more value in bringing and using that orange gear? I just don't think Black Widow and Hawkeye are those two characters, but they're good. If gear was in abundance, or just
GG,
better.
it's because he's petty AF.
Oh, he's petty as heck. He's petty as heck.
Oh yeah. It's a special level of pettiness. It's Penguin pettiness. So yeah,
he could be 50 mil if he level up Jubilee. Probably. What do y'all think of Colleen?
If I burned all my orange gear, all my gold, and all my gold orbs, I'd probably get $1 million. $1 million.
$1 million added to your TCP? Okay, yeah. That's fair.
I'm guessing.
Are you just saving your milestone orbs, or you just literally don't have anything that is relevant in there?
The only thing I need out of that is Coulson, and I don't care enough about Coulson.
It's fair.
Because Symbiote Spider-Man is 7, and you saw most of my characters. Only the new characters are 3, 4, or 5 star. So I don't care about. I have a 6-star Coulson. I don't care about the 7-star.
Yeah, 17. But what would Mega Orbs give you? If you open up the Mega Orbs.
So I have just been
a lot more Ultimus food, right?
Until because they keep rotating characters out, right? So that's what the more they rotate out, the more valuable they become to me. So they actually gain value as I hold on to them. I think Mega Orbs are probably the only orbs that gain value as I hold on to them. Everything else is basically stays put.
Yeah, I think me and you are going to disagree on that. Maybe you might have more knowledge on it, but I just don't see the need to. I don't think that they're orange gear characters. If gear was more at an abundance, then sure, that would make sense to me. But when I look at it from an investment standpoint, somebody who tries to save a lot of resources, I'm just like, Black Widow and Hawkeye just don't cut it.
I loved having Black Widow.
I love the two characters. It's just
I loved having Black Widow in Global.
Yeah, I didn't use her in Global, and I didn't feel like I missed anything at all. It wasn't a problem. I was able to.
Who did you use? Goof.
I used Emma, Sinister, and Ghost, and then Zemo.
Oh, same.
I used that plus Black Widow.
Okay.
No, I think the characters are fine, man. It's just
Zemo. Zemo gives you that first burst damage, but then he's dead.
So when I look at orange gear, I'm not just looking at G15s and all that stuff. I'm looking at Catalyst and orange Catalyst, the focus Catalyst, the resistance. I'm looking at all of that stuff. So whenever I say orange gear, I'm thinking about everything that is involved in that, So me personally, I just don't see it. Like I always say, man, to each their own. I mean, whatever works, right? Ultimately, you're just trying to clear crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the same thing. Where if you find value in those characters, then use those characters.
Yeah,
now
100%.
To JT Shape's point, that it's someone with Astro coming in. It's another person using shield gear, and
obviously the game has changed.
Yeah, but Kestrel is a good argument, but in terms of, Kestrel's new, so you weren't able to use Kestrel before. So for this argument, I guess to a certain extent,
but if you
But now,
Few.
if you have the choice of which, I get that. Rather invest into Red Guardian than Nick Fury. I agree. Yeah. I'm not old. I'm not old enough. Estral is not DD4 material.
Interesting.
Oh, but she is Doom Raid material, and
Yeah, that's her value.
I'd rather have a G13 or so Kestrel than a G12.
If only I had enough titanium alloys. There's a lot of gear that we're all missing, man.
The G13 bottleneck is absolutely ridiculous.
Right, so let's conclude this roast. So, Penguin broke me. Penguin has broken me. There's a lot of things that I saw on this roster today that saddened me to the core. Doc Ock, Jubilee being massive ones. A lot of these ISO decisions that just threw me for a loop, guys. They threw me for a loop.
I feel like that's a new level with the roast, because I don't think you've ever said this roast has broken me.
This roast has broken me, man.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of pride, and again, I apologize for hurting you, chat. I don't apologize to you, but Goofy, I will apologize to you.
There was a level of expectation that I had. I'm like, nah, this is not gonna be this bad. It's not. If he breaks you, I might give you a heart attack. I think there was a level of trust, guys. There was a level of trust. Broke you. This account broke the game last night.
That's my bad, guys. That's my bad.
Oh, the Penguin's account didn't. It's all the crit Shuris from Tuesday that broke the game.
That's probably what it was, man. I'm telling you, the crit Shuri on my roster right now is probably the reason why they're Wait. By the way, I cannot wait to actually change Shuri back to healer because it's bothering me now. Every time I see her, like, just go away. Just go away.
And Fortifier Doc